if you look at every single religious tradition, whether it's Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, Christianity, Judaism, doesn't matter, okay? Every single religion proposes the same solution, which is meditation. Okay, what is meditation? Okay, so let's start. If the world is vibration, if it flows, there must be a logic to this flow. There must be a certain structure to this movement. Okay? And the Egyptians proposed that what governs this flow is the idea of sacred geometry. Okay, sacred geometry. Okay, this is what the Egyptians spent thousands of years figuring out, that the vibrational energy flows in certain geometric patterns. Okay, and these geometric patterns are the basis for the universe itself. So now, if we understand this sacred geometry, what we can do now is construct our consciousness in a way that allows us to match the vibrational flow of the universe, okay? To harmonize with the universe, right? And how do you do that? You do that through breathing, okay? Breath work. Because by breathing, you can structure your consciousness in a way that becomes part of the universe itself. All right? And this will take decades, but you can do this. And then when you're able to harmonize with the vibrational flow of the universe, then reality itself reveals itself to you. Okay? You're able to see this world as false. You're able now to connect to the true spiritual universe. Okay? So this is true consciousness. And this is what all monks in the world are trying to do. Okay? You're trying to leave your body and embrace the spiritual. Because when you do that, it allows you to connect with the divine and discover the secrets of the universe. You're able to see both the phenomena as well as the noumena. Okay? And this is a great secret of all religions. This is what all religions practice. At the same time, there are actually some hacks, okay? Hacks. So meditation is what you're supposed to do, but a lot of people are like, you know what? This is a long time, like decades and decades of isolation, of just meditation, of trying to figure out how to connect the universe. Okay, that's decades and decades, possibly 100 years. There must be an easier way. And there are, okay? They're not great, but there are, and we figured it out, okay? So the first hack that you can use is psychedelics. Right, so these drugs, and they could be magic mushrooms, they could be ayahuasca, peyote, whatever, okay? But they alter your consciousness in a way that disrupts your left hemisphere and allows you to focus on your right hemisphere, which allows you to see the noumena, okay? When you see the noumena, you're like, oh my God, it's just energy, okay? It's just colors, colors, colors. So if you go online and you see artwork from people who've used psychedelics, you will see that it's very colorful, okay? And it's very strong, it's all vibrational. Okay, so that's one hack. Another hack that you can use is self-denial. Okay, so it's possible you can starve yourself, fasting, okay? It's possible that you go out naked in the cold, okay? But when you collapse your body and you're approaching death, your consciousness shifts into the spiritual, okay? So what's important to understand is death is not the end, death is release. Because this world that we live in, our bodies are the prison, okay? So don't fear death, it's just part of the natural cycle. Okay, and the third is something called NDEs, near-death experiences. So these are people who don't want to die, but they might be in a car accident or they could have drowned, okay? And they died for like 5 minutes. What happens, and they all come back and say the same thing, when they die, they escape into the spiritual realm and they meet God. Okay? And these are people who don't know each other, but they say the same thing about the near-death experience, which is the world that they go into. It is Plato's world. It's like escaping the cave and going to the world of the light. It is a world of compassion, of love, of forgiveness. It is as though you're connected again with the divine.